Hello, everybody on YouTube. This is Mr. Soli in Las Vegas. I wanted to talk about the feud, the current feud, the ongoing feud between President Trump and Jerome Powell, the Fed chief. Give you some history on it and why I think it's important right now and where I think it's headed. When Trump was running for president in 2024, we know that the Biden-Harris administration weaponized the DOJ against Trump. We know about the lawfare. So Trump felt pretty... when Trump was campaigning, he felt like the odds were stacked against him. What a lot of people don't remember is right before the November 5th, 2024 election, the Fed chief, Jerome Powell, lowered interest rates right before the election. Trump felt that was a political move by the Fed, which is supposed to be impartial, not political. So on the campaign trail, Trump made it known he thought that was a lousy thing for Jerome Powell to do in an effort to help Democrats. In his opinion, Jerome Powell to this day claims that the office is non-political, that the Fed chief needs to remain independent, from politics, from the president. But anyway, that's the history of it. And then again in December of 2024, Jerome Powell lowered interest rates again. Joe Biden was still the president, but Trump had won, and it was the transition between the Biden and to Trump administration. Jerome Powell has not lowered interest rates since December of 2024. Trump became the president, obviously, on January 20th of this year, January 20th, 2025. And we now have inflation at record lows. Inflation's at the lowest it's been since 2021, but we still have interest rates that are very, very high. That difference is the reason why the president wants the Fed to lower the rates. The biggest example of how these rates are affecting everyday Americans, working families, is the mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are hovering around high 6s to 7%. If you are an average American working family trying to buy your first home, you need perfect credit, 20% down, and then you get a mortgage payment that's 3 times what it normally would be, with rates in the high 6s to 7%. That makes the American dream of buying a home out of reach for most Americans. I have lots of friends and colleagues who are mortgage brokers and real estate agents, and the only clients that they're seeing right now are cash buyers. Folks with enough money to buy homes for cash and avoid the entire financing banking option completely. Great for them, but that's not most Americans. And President Trump's aware of that, and Jerome Powell's aware of that as well. So Jerome Powell's argument for keeping interest rates high, or not lowering them at least, is that Trump's tariff policy is throwing a huge monkey wrench into the world economy and the U.S. economy, and Jerome Powell and his office are waiting to see how those tariffs settle and affect the American economy. I think within the next quarter, Jerome Powell will